Hey guys, welcome to DevDom, and in today's video we are going to learn about thread priority. So let's start. Each thread is assigned to a priority an integer value between 1 to 10 and the default is 5. Suppose there are multiple threads and we don't know which thread will execute first, or basically we don't know the sequence of the thread, how it will gets executed. So thread priority is nothing but we can assign some integer value between 1 to 10 to a thread. We will assign each and every thread a priority. Then according to that priority, the thread will gets executed. And the default value is 5. So if we don't assign any priority to the thread, it will take the integer value as 5. The thread priority helps the thread scheduler to decide which thread to run next when multiple threads are eligible to run. So the thread priority is also helps to the thread scheduler to decide which thread should be execute next. Next, the important that is thread priority does not guarantee execution order. It's just a hint to the scheduler. Actual behavior can vary across different operating system and JVMs. Suppose there are two threads. If we assign the priority to the thread 1 is 8, we will assign thread 2 priority as 5. So it is not guaranteed that thread 2 will be executed first and then thread 1 will be executed. So it is not guaranteed. It is just a hint to the scheduler. So the thread 1 should be executed first, then the thread 2 will be executed. And it may vary according to the different OS, that is nothing but the operating system, or the JVMs. JVM is nothing but the Java virtual machine. Let's see how it works. So thread with higher priority are more likely to be chosen for execution. So the thread which has most higher priority, that is 10. So if a thread has 10 priority, then that thread is chosen for the execution first. Threads with the same priority are scheduled in a round robin or FCFS, that is first come first serve manner, depending on the OS. So if the threads have same priority, so suppose there are two threads and both the threads priorities is same, so let's take an example as 5. So both the threads have 5 priority, so they are scheduled in the form of round robin algorithm or first come first serve manner. It is totally depend on the operating system that you are working. Now let's see the thread priority constant. So there are three constant priority. Okay, so minimum priority, that is 1, then normal priority, that is 5, and maximum priority, that is 10. So let's take an example. Suppose there are three threads, T1, T2 and T3, and T1 is assigned to minimum priority, that is 1. T2 is assigned to the normal priority, that is 5, and T3 is assigned to the maximum priority, that is 10. Then the execution order will be T3 will execute first, then T2 will be executed, then T1 will be executed. So according to the priority, the thread will be executed. These are the constant priorities. Now let's start with our practical session. I will create a class. So new, then class as A, and the name of the package can be com.setPriorities. Okay, so I've created a class A, and in this we will create a function. So public void run, and in this we will simply print the get the name of the current thread. So here thread dot current thread dot get name. So we will get the name of the current thread, and next we will print the current thread's priority. So we will here write thread dot current thread dot get priority. So this will print the current thread's priority, and it will print the name of the priority. Now I will extend this class to thread class. So we'll write extends thread. We will create another class, and I will give the class name as B, and in this we will create a main method. Now we will create 3 threads. T2, T3. So as you can see, I've created 3 threads, T1, T2 and T3. And here we will set the name. So T1 dot set name, and here we can give the name of the thread as thread A. Similarly, now as you can see, T1 thread name is thread A, T2 thread name is thread B, and T3 thread name is thread C. So I've set the name, and from here we will get the name of the current thread and its priority as well. So we'll set the priority now. Now T1 dot set priority. So we will set the priority of the T1 thread is 10. T2 dot set priority, and here we can set the priority as 7, and T3 dot set priority as 3. So we have set the priority as well. Now we know T1 will be executed first, then T2 will be executed, then T3 will be executed. Now in the output, thread A will print first, then thread B, then thread C. We will start the threads now. T1 dot start, T2 dot start, and T3 dot start. So we have started 3 threads. Now let's run the code and see what will be the output. So as you can see, in the output we have get thread A, thread B and thread C along with its priority 10, 7 and 3. So if we run the code again, so as you can see, the output might be different. So we have discussed that the important note that we have taken, that it is not guarantee. So if we set the T1 priority as 10, so it will execute according to it only. It is not necessary, it is just an hint to the thread scheduler that this must be executed first, and it varies according to the OS as well. So we have discussed that in the theory part only. So we will run the code again. So as you can see, now thread B is printed first, then A, then C. So this is all about the thread priority. So thank you for watching this video.